A man once paid $300 for a quote. It wasn't from a famous philosopher or a best-selling author. It wasn't engraved in gold or displayed in a museum. It was a simple sentence, handwritten on a piece of paper. The man, a successful entrepreneur, had heard about a renowned business consultant known for his unconventional wisdom. Intrigued, he sought the consultant's advice, hoping to gain an edge in the cutthroat world of business. The consultant listened intently as the entrepreneur poured out his concerns and aspirations. When he was finished, the consultant remained silent for a moment, his gaze fixed on the man before him. Then he picked up a pen and wrote something down. He folded the paper carefully and handed it to the entrepreneur. "This will cost you $300, he said. The entrepreneur was taken aback. He had expected some groundbreaking advice, a complex strategy to revolutionize his business. Instead, he held a piece of paper with a single sentence written on it. He hesitated for a moment, then reluctantly handed over the money. Unfolding the paper, he read the quote, "Why?" The simplicity of the question struck him. It was not what he had anticipated. He pondered over the word, realizing its profound implications. Why? Could be the key to understanding his motivations, his goals, and the very essence of his business. He began to see how asking why could lead to deeper insights and more meaningful strategies. The question encouraged him to challenge assumptions and rethink his approach. In that moment, he realized the true value of the consultant's advice. The $300 quote was not just a sentence, it was a catalyst for transformation. Armed with this newfound perspective, he returned to his business with renewed vigor. He began to implement changes driven by the power of asking why. Over time, his business flourished, and he often reflected on that pivotal moment. The $300 quote had indeed been worth every penny. At first glance, the quote seemed ridiculously overpriced. It was just a single word, yet it carried a price tag of $300. Just one word, a question that every child learns to ask. A word so simple yet so profound. Why? What could possibly make it worth $300? The entrepreneur couldn't fathom it at first. The entrepreneur, initially skeptical, decided to give the quote a chance. He was curious, and curiosity often leads to unexpected discoveries. He wrote it down on a sticky note and placed it on his desk, where he couldn't ignore it. It was a constant reminder staring back at him every day. As he went about his day, the word why lingered in his mind. It was a small word, but it had a big impact. He found himself questioning everything, every decision, every action, every plan. Why was he pursuing a particular business deal? Was it truly beneficial, or was he just following the crowd? Why was he using a certain marketing strategy? Was it the best approach or just the most popular one? Why was he even in the business he was in? Was it his passion or just a path he had fallen into? The more he questioned, the more he realized that he didn't have satisfactory answers. His life and business were filled with assumptions. He had been operating on assumptions, following industry norms without truly understanding the reasons behind his actions. It was a revelation. The $300 quote, as simple as it was, had unlocked a powerful tool, the power of questioning. It was worth every penny. It had forced him to confront his own biases, to challenge the status quo, and to seek deeper understanding. In the end, the value of the quote wasn't in the word itself, but in the mindset it inspired. The entrepreneur's experience highlights the transformative power of questioning. It's not just about seeking information. It's about shifting our perspectives, challenging our assumptions, and uncovering hidden truths. When we ask why, we open ourselves up to new possibilities, new ways of thinking and doing. The quote's impact extends far beyond the realm of business. It has the potential to revolutionize our personal lives, our relationships, and even our understanding of the world around us. By constantly questioning, we can break free from the constraints of our own limited perspectives and gain a more nuanced and insightful view of ourselves and the world. Imagine a doctor who, instead of simply prescribing medication for a patient's symptoms, takes the time to ask why. Why is the patient experiencing these symptoms? What underlying factors might be contributing to their condition? By digging deeper, by questioning the obvious, the doctor might uncover a hidden cause or a more effective treatment plan. The same principle applies in countless other fields. An engineer who questions the conventional design of a bridge might discover a more efficient and sustainable solution. A teacher who encourages students to question the textbook might spark a love of learning and critical thinking that extends far beyond the classroom. Section 5. Challenging conventional wisdom, the power of why. The power of why lies in its ability to challenge conventional wisdom, to disrupt the status quo, and to push us beyond our comfort zones. It's about not accepting things at face value, about digging deeper to uncover the underlying reasons and motivations behind our actions and beliefs. This willingness to question is what drives innovation, progress, and personal growth. It's what allows us to break free from outdated paradigms and create new and better ways of living, working, and interacting with the world around us. Section 6. Beyond the surface. Uncovering deeper meanings. The $300 quote is not just about asking questions for the sake of asking. It's about asking the right questions, the questions that challenge our assumptions, expose our biases, and lead us to deeper understanding. It's about moving beyond the superficial, beyond the easy answers, and delving into the complexities and nuances of the world around us. It's about embracing curiosity as a lifelong pursuit, a journey of constant exploration and discovery. Section 7. The price of perspective. Is $300 worth it? It's a question that might seem simple at first glance, but it carries a depth of meaning. Some might argue that $300 is a steep price to pay for a single word or a piece of advice. But the true value of the quote lies not in its monetary cost, but in its potential to transform our thinking and our lives. It's an investment in self-awareness, in critical thinking, and in the pursuit of knowledge and understanding. Imagine the doors that could open, the new perspectives that could be gained, and the personal growth that could be achieved. The $300 represents the price of perspective, the cost of challenging our own beliefs and assumptions. It's a reminder that true wisdom is often found not in easy answers, but in the relentless pursuit of questions. This investment is about more than just money. It's about valuing the journey of self-discovery and the quest for deeper understanding. It's about recognizing that sometimes the most valuable lessons come from the most unexpected places. So, is $300 worth it? Perhaps the real question is, can we afford not to invest in our own growth and enlightenment? Section 8. The transformative journey. Embracing new ways of thinking. Embracing the power of why is not always easy. It requires us to confront our own biases, to challenge our own beliefs, and to be open to the possibility that we might be wrong. It can be an uncomfortable process, but it's also incredibly rewarding. When we allow ourselves to question, we open ourselves up to new possibilities, new ways of thinking and doing. We become more adaptable, more resilient, and more capable of navigating the complexities of the world around us. Section 9. Personal growth through questioning, a catalyst for change. Questioning is not just about acquiring knowledge, it's about personal growth. It's about challenging our own limitations, expanding our horizons, and becoming more well-rounded individuals. By constantly questioning, we develop our critical thinking skills, our ability to analyze information, and our capacity for empathy and understanding. We become more engaged citizens, more effective problem solvers, and more compassionate human beings. Section 10. The enduring power of inquiry, a legacy of curiosity. The $300 quote serves as a powerful reminder of the enduring power of inquiry. It's a legacy that has been passed down through generations of philosophers, scientists, artists, and thinkers who have dared to question the world around them. It's a legacy that we all have the potential to inherit and carry forward. By embracing the power of why, we can continue to push the boundaries of human knowledge, understanding, and progress. Section 11. Conclusion, the $300 quote and the quest for understanding. The $300 quote is more than just a story. It's a call to action, an invitation to embark on a lifelong journey of questioning and discovery. It's a reminder that the pursuit of knowledge is not a destination, but a process, a continuous cycle of asking, seeking, and discovering. So the next time you're faced with a challenge, a decision, or simply a moment of curiosity, remember the power of why. Ask the question, challenge the assumptions, and embrace the transformative power of inquiry.